Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we find, amongst others, Mr. Dragos, Mr. Emmett, and Miss Cinnamon going all to the same place, although on different errands. Dragos and Emmett are trying to find monkey spirits, or whatever Dragos thinks is in Wall Street at this moment. Cinnamon, on the other hand, has been hired to do a piece on the financial status and financial backing of Guillotine. All above the table, all perfectly legal, no illegal digging or anything was required of her as far as her editor said to do so. She is, of course, free to do whatever she feels like. But that's what her instructions are. So, we'll start with Cinnamon arriving at the stock exchange. Big old building.
Wow, big old building.
Yes.
Yep, big old building. Wikipedia, when it was built, everything, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, well, you get your obvious information, blah, 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 blah. At the same time, Mr. Dragos and Mr. Emmett, what do you guys do?
Well, we would have to discuss approach before arriving at some. So we have to just hash out how we are doing this.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I heard. We heard weird monkey sounds, and we can just check it out. How are we doing this?
We put on some nice-ass suits, we roll up in there, and we check it out.
Okay, then we would, of course, borrow some suits, and Emmett would pay for it.
Well, Emmett, at this point, you may make a appearance etiquette roll.
Ooh, do I have etiquette? Let me...
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Because I don't. I know.
Screw it, I know I don't have etiquette.
Well, then roll appearance.
Do I have does my supporter merit factor into this?
No.
What does the supporter merit do, by the way?
It lowers the difficulty of all social too.
Yeah, not if you're the one, paying and deciding on what type of clothing you're wearing. You cannot support yourself on stuff like that, or anything.
But you could support Dragos in buying it. You could give me the one, and then I could buy it, and he could.
Well, do you have etiquette?
No!
Well, there you go.
Wait, so we need etiquette. Is etiquette to buy the suit, or to walk into the building?
Etiquette to know what would be appropriate for the occasion.
Okay.
And to look not suspicious, if you will. You know for a fact that t-shirts and jeans are not appropriate.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's Wall Street. I was just going to get us some suits.
All right. Well, you get, the basically the J.C. Penney suits. Couple of $100 each, and you're done.
Yeah, and we go there, and it's like, the thing is, when getting in is maybe not the hard part, but we have to find the monkeys, and they wouldn't be in the public area, I suspect.
Actually, real quick, Emmett is going to. I'm going to go ahead and dedicate these suits to us real quick.
Sure, spend the gnosis as you do.
I have to spend a gnosis. I can't roll for it.
No, it costs a gnosis point, I think.
Let me go and check. I think I have the book available.
Do, be quick about it. But yeah, we'll in the meantime assume they're out. They're dedicated either way.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah.
Right, talisman dedication. It costs 1 gnosis per object.
Yep, thought so. We'll assume that the suit is one object as a whole. Alright. What do you guys do? Do you take your own car? Do you take a taxi? Do you walk? Do you take a bicycle?
And, we could do a combination of this, and just drive to or take a taxi to the general area, and then walk to Wall Street.
All right. Well, you drive. It's around noon-ish, let's say 11:30, 12. Well, 5 minutes driving and you're already stuck in traffic.
Because it's New fucking York.
Yes, in the middle of the day. What do you expect? You don't drive to New York ever.
This
Yeah,
is why this is why we should go at night. Then that's also.
Somebody fucked up. Yeah, no, Emmett's just kind of face palming. And he's like, yeah, no. It's been way too long since I've been around
I don't
here.
drive. I can, but I choose not to. We go for that. So we're stuck in traffic.
Well, it takes you, a good half hour to get anywhere near where you're at, but you get there. And you see a very confused reporter-looking chick standing outside, going, pretty building.
Am I that bad?
Well, no, but I'm making fun of you. So.
Okay, well, that's cool.
So, Emmett, when he gets a chance, he's going to step outside. Are you jumping out too, Dragos?
Well, of course. We're weird if I was in the car. And you are not. That would be weird and stupid.
Alright, so Emmett is going to walk up. He's going to be like, Senna!
Hey, jacket guy. Where's the jacket?
It got damaged recently.
Oh man, shame. You get it fixed, right?
It's pretty unrepairable from what I understand.
Well, then you need a new jacket at some point.
No big deal. I got this nice suit.
Yeah, what's up with that? All push itself?
Yeah, I feel like treating myself to a little bit, Yeah. So, what are you doing here?
Got this job thing going on in here. I need to be in here. I was just looking up some side info on the building itself and got distracted a little bit. And
It's a nice building.
It is.
it's a block of concrete, but it's an old building,
Almost as good.
I guess. So, Emmett, right? Who's your friend?
Oh, Senna, this is Dragos. Dragos, this is Senna.
Hi.
Hello.
So, what you doing there? You going, corporal?
Not the military rank.
I'm
No,
just
I
kidding.
know. I've said it wrong, but you get what I mean.
You might. I'm following along. I'm just looking, really. Or how would you put it? I could be inadequate in explaining.
Awesome. Anyway, going in. Do you, going on?
Sure. Well, you enter the lobby. It's rather impressive for a building of such nature, as you would guess. Do the other two gentlemen join, or?
We wouldn't walk in right next to her because she.
Oh, no, but do you follow at a distance or whatever? Or do you just stay outside and look around?
I would refer, Dragos would have informed Emmett that since this is a very, human mission, he has given him the reins because he's a social person. So
Yeah.
Dragos would go along with whatever Emmett came with.
Speaking of being a social person, let me roll persuasion real quick.
To do what?
No, this is the gift persuasion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
By the way,
Oh yeah, no, persuasion is active.
Yeah, okay. What was that?
how's the computers, with the secretaries in the lobby?
Well, they've been replaced, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if there were any signs left.
Physical signs? No, none. But all the computers have been replaced, as far as you can tell.
But the economic crash was nice.
If you think so, sure.
Maybe not much for them, but for the wild.
That's the point.
Yeah. Anyway, you would just go by whatever Emmett comes with, because this is
All right. Well,
strange waters for him.
Mr. Emmett, what do you do then?
Okay, so real quick, do I hear the monkey sounds?
No.
Okay.
Actually, roll me a perception alertness.
All right.
Can I roll the same thing?
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Okay.
Because you guys are specifically looking for it, so.
Oh, don't forget, dude, Chameleon, we get 3 extra perception.
No, that's only if you take the 3 extra perception.
We can do that.
Yes, but you have to, either one person gets it or you split it up or whatever.
How much perception do you have, Emmett?
3.
Okay. How much alertness?
None.
Okay, I take them. I take all 3. I will call upon Chameleon's power.
Alright,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. We can both roll anyway for security's sake.
Oh, no, whoops. My bad. There's supposed to be 3 dice.
Yeah. It's perception plus alertness is 3.
A 6, a perception plus the 3 extra plus.
Yeah, I've got 3 perception, but I have no alertness.
Oh.
Get that.
Okay.
Either way, made it with 1.
Hit a dicks.
Well, let me see.
Can I roll?
Well, no, you're not looking specifically for the sounds, so no.
Okay.
No, Dragos did not hear it. It's the middle of the day on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, basically. You do not hear a thing of monkey sounds. Emmett, on the other hand, does hear it from one of the side rooms near the lobby.
Yep.
Okay. I hear, like, oh, all that monkey shenanigans.
Mostly, jungle sounds with mostly monkey or ape. You're not sure. You're going to assume monkey, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that type of thing. In the meantime, Cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
you are welcomed by one of the secretaries at the lobby. Oh, Miss Harris, yes, we know of your coming, that type of stuff.
Awesome.
They give you a press pass to, not get hassled constantly, etc., etc. And the woman looks at the screen, scratches her head tells you basically that you're not on the list, but on the paper list you're on, which is a bit strange, but the paper list is the one they're supposed to use because all the computers broke, blah, 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 blah. And she reads the line that you're on. It's like, special instructions to go to room B105. Oh, crap. You're with the apes.
With the what?
The apes. It's the stupid old boys club, if you will, of 3 brothers, basically, who wheel and deal. They're investment bankers, blah, 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 blah. Just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, if you need some help, I'm not that bad with a computer, actually. So.
Honestly, they just reinstalled new ones because somehow all of these broke. They're thinking, a break-in, some like thief tried to steal some data or whatever.
Well, as in hacking or as in actually?
No, he came in and tried to steal like a hard drive. We think. We're not sure. But
when did this happen? And
about 2 weeks ago. No.
2 weeks ago. Huh.
But
also, starts to look it up on Google to see if there's anything on the news.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There was a stock market drop of about 400 points in a day. That type of stuff.
Okay.
The thing is that Guillotine was one of the few companies, as you can tell, that were perfectly fine by it. They gained like 40 points, actually 55 points a couple of days before that, and then, their stock dropped 10 points during that crash. They still made a big buck out of it.
Duly noted.
So she, points you in the direction of the room. And at that point, you can also hear the monkey sounds coming from the room.
Okay. Well, that must be a reason why they're calling this the Apes Club. Must be a theme or something going on. So, yeah.
Real quick.
Yes,
do I
go
see
ahead.
her head in?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And as the door opens for her, the monkey sounds grow louder, obviously.
Hey, Emmett, it was fun. Bye.
Maybe I have to apologize to OOC for this. I'm not doing anything to you, but
No, but she's just waving goodbye as you are
Okay.
probably still in vision.
Emmett waves by too, and then you see him quickly as soon as he sees that you're not gone, he's gonna. You have to let me know if I can do this, Yurian. If I activate plug and play, and can I use Cinnamon's phone as like a wiretap thing?
Well, first things first, roll me it. Before anything else, you have to roll me it. And I will tell you what happens if you make it or not.
Shall this be intelligence computer?
Yes, please.
All right. Does computer aptitude take all this into account?
I don't think it applies to gifts, so no.
Okay, cool.
Computer aptitude is usually actually working with the computer. That is not enough, for sure. You try to work your gift, you're tapping on your phone, whatever model you have, whatever you use for it. I'm assuming your phone, but whatever. And you're tapping, the screen goes fuzzy for a second, and then goes back to normal, and nothing actually happens.
Okay. Oh, all right.
What type of lore do you have?
What type of what?
Lores.
I have Garou lore 2, Glasswalker lore 1, and Umbra lore 1.
Roll me intelligence plus your Umbra lore. So.
Okay. Ooh. I don't know shit.
Not only that, you assume that it is a net spider eating your insides of the phone. Because someone here had pissed them off, and you're associated with them now.
But Spectrum Gear made for games.
You don't know this, unless he says it.
Could he explain the situation to me, and could I roll spirit lore?
If he explains it well, yeah, sure.
Okay, so Emmett's gonna look over and be like,
Emmett,
I was really hoping Plug and Play would help me out in this.
Go ahead and roll.
What did you try to do, Dra? Emmett, yes, because I don't know if you tried to use plug and play or not.
Yeah, no, remember I took you, during the last scene that we did, I asked you to take me to the Umbra so I could learn plug and play.
This is known.
Yeah, no, so you were, yeah.
Okay, you tried to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And it failed.
Yeah, so Emmett's gonna say I tried to do it, but looks like there's some jamming my shit. Maybe a net spider? Fuck, dude. You must have really pissed some people off when you did that.
I talked to their boss. What should call him now? I rolled. What were you trying to interface with? What did you try to use the plug and play thing on?
Wait, what's up?
What did you try to use the plug and play gift on?
Oh, I was trying to use Cinnamon's phone as a wiretap.
Okay. Okay. Now that is strange. Well, that's a mundane phone. That should have worked.
You think the net spiders have some kind of issue with me or something?
Yeah, they would have attacked my stuff, I suspect.
Or issue with you? Considering you kind of pissed off.
There could be individuals among them, but I talked to the higher-ups, and they forgave me.
All right. Is this enough for Dragos to get the check too, or do I have to keep going?
Well, Dragos knows that It's not a net spider that does something simple like that. It's something else.
Okay, because
This is not. I doubt it. This is something else. You did it as she entered the room. I'm whispering, but my mic is bad. So if I try to whisper,
You two, roll me perception alertness.
Okay.
okay, he's gonna get chameleon right now.
I have chameleon gifts.
Okay.
And apparently.
Alright, cool. Okay. Well, you guys notice that the security guards in the lobby are getting rather antsy because you're just standing there talking to each other, looking at your phones.
Yeah. Okay, we would.
All right. Yeah. No. Then Emmett's gonna he's gonna put his phone away at this point. Going over, he's gonna say, "We should probably do something to get rid of our suspicion."
Read away.
Okay. There any financial students up in there?
No.
Is there any kind of screens or something we can look at with stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the screen.
Then we're just gonna go ahead and do that, but we're gonna try to keep an eye on that door that Cinnamon just walked into.
Well, not 3 minutes later, basically, one of the security guards will walk over. So, guys, how's casing the place for you working out?
Casing the place.
Yes, you. Well, let's put it like this. You know, one of those bank robbery movies where they go in, look around, look at all the protection, blah 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 blah. Well, you guys pretty much are doing that, or what seems to be doing that.
Well, we didn't look at any of the protection.
All right.
I don't know that.
Can I roll me manipulation subterfuge?
Of course you may.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is 4 successes.
Well,
Emmett's gonna turn around. He's gonna stand up and he's gonna say, "Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that. I know that may have looked a bit suspicious. You see, me and my buddy here, we're actually just a few economics students, and we're just here looking at Wall Street just a little bit, so that way we can get a feel for this paper that we were writing about the stock exchange and the history of it, starting with the Great Depression, moving on to today, and how it's evolved and all that."
He gives you the blankest stare ever. Just like, you're pretty much frying his brain at this moment. He just says, "Wait, okay, but how do you know that reporter chick then? I thought you were with her to go see the apes."
Oh, no. She's just an old friend of mine. Old college friend, you know. Went to a few parties and all that. I was just saying hi to her. She's got her own business.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, strange. I thought, the list had more of you guys would be showing up, but whatever. Do what you need to do. If you need anything, go to the desk. They'll probably be able to help you out more than that, but I'm keeping an eye on you two.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And he goes back to, his corner to look menacingly at everyone that enters the lobby.
My rage score definitely didn't have a factor in that.
No. Back to Miss Cinnamon. And here's where we do the little picture change. These are two of the gentlemen you see. Yes, they are dressed like this. Yes, they look as silly as you think.
Yeah, okay.
If you had to guess, they're close to 60, aristocratic type, dress silly just to look silly. The feeling of old money just droops off of them, that type of stuff.
I run away from that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I know, that's why I called you in for this.
Ah! Oh, and she doesn't pay it. You know, I'm just gonna roll a willpower roll to kind of keep her face straight. Or you want to appear in subterfuge, that would be fine as well. Whatever you want.
Roll me willpower.
How much willpower do I actually have? Yes. Like a boss.
You all know that this can bring in some money to pay your rent, so you keep a straight face. One of the guys walks up to you. There's actually 4 of them. One of them being George Clemens, the renowned pitcher for the Yankees about 20 years ago. So, the other 3 look exactly like these gentlemen. They seem to have similar facial features, and they act like they're brothers. You assume they're brothers too. But Mr. Clemens will stand up and go, "Miss Harris, is that you?"
Yes, pleasure to meet you. Real big pleasure to meet you, as she stretches out her hand for a shake. And she holds up the press cards with the other hand.
Oh, don't worry about the card. And as he shakes your hand, we know more or less what you look like.
I'm honored.
Yes, we saw you with our good friend Mr. Greenlee at a certain restaurant earlier.
Yeah.
And as you do so, he gives you a seat at the table. It's a round poker table. They're playing cards.
Interesting. And she'll actually pull out one of those kind of almost late 80s, begin 90s style tape recorders that actually still have those cassettes.
Yeah, they still exist.
Exactly. She puts a new cassette in and clicks it shut. She says, "Do you mind if I record this?"
Oh, go ahead. That's why we're here.
Thank you so much. You can hear the little rattling of the... I usually don't do interviews, but...
yes, we were... yes, Mr. Greenlee told us you did photo type things. We're not entirely sure.
No, I'm usually a nature photographer, but that's...
Oh, okay. So, this is like a side job type thing, I'm assuming?
Well, this is a new style of jungle.
Yeah, oh, most assuredly. And the 3 other gentlemen just, give their hardest that type of laugh. And they're, basically they're still dealing the cards. Would you like to join us with the card game?
I've never really played, but I know the rules, so if you bear with me, then sure, why not? We can do this conversation while playing the game.
Of course. And at this point, Emmett, roll me a perception primal urge.
This is me rolling this?
Yes, please.
Okay. Not Dragos, just me?
Just you.
Alright, Emmett's gonna... Do you mind if Emmett takes...
I have Chameleon's power now, by the way, so he can take it if he wants.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so sad. Depending on the difficulty, too.
You'll still get it. As you're looking around, taking fake notes, maybe just pictures with your little camera phone, all of a sudden you have a connection to what appears to be Cinnamon's phone that is pointing directly at you. The camera, at least.
So my camera's my phone screen is picking up another camera that's aimed at me.
No, it's picking up another camera that's aimed at Miss Harris.
Oh, Emmett's gonna just calmly tap Dragos real quick and be like, check this out.
Yeah, you can safely assume that your plug and play all of a sudden went through.
Dragos is, also taking faking notes.
Mm-hmm.
His handwriting is clumsy as fuck. But still,
Does Dragos know how to write?
Yeah, he knows.
Mm-hmm.
He has academics and computer and stuff. He knows how to write. But he hates handwriting.
And as the cards are being dealt, one of the brothers, you think you picked up the name, Cinnamon, that he was called Wilbur, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And you think the other two are twins called Moffrey and Mortimer. So, stuck up their own ass type names.
Yeah.
Well, they're discussing amongst themselves what the bets will be, but she can't pay, blah, 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 the whole thing. But we're only playing for like 10 million per hand. It's not that much. That type of stuff. They're basically betting companies at this point just to pass time. That type of bullshit is what you can pretty much convey from their
Wow.
talking.
So she's sitting there and she's like, "Wow, okay, no, you are definitely right. I cannot pay for that."
Yeah, okay. We'll do with hypothetical companies this time. And you get like this stack of 10 big. You assume like metal plates that were used for printing old money. So they just use those as chips.
Okay.
Do I see all?
Well, you have control of the camera, so. Yeah.
So Emmett on his notepad is just gonna write down motherfucking
Dragos was
one.
Dragos, by the way, not let his face come into the view of the mobile camera. Just because it could be a two-way street. This was really weird, so he doesn't take any chances.
Alright. Well, you start playing your game, Saskia. Roll me a intelligence subterfuge, to keep your face straight, not hide anything, and still know what the cards kind of represent, and how to read other people and how they act. Well,
I guess I can't use supporter merit there.
No.
No, I expected that. I'm just checking out what I actually have, because that's
Mr. Clemens is pretty much out of the game after 2-3 rounds. He becomes the dealer for you guys. And as you play, go ahead and ask questions. These guys are here to answer your questions, too. You're here to
as you guys know, I'm doing a piece on Guillotine.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you would take me for someone who has never, ever heard of this company ever before, and I was an investor, completely blank, had a lot of cash, but an investor to a company that doesn't know, how, in your own words, would you advertise Guillotine to me?
Well, let me put it like this. Would you like me to tell you before or after Mr. Greenlee showed up at the company?
Why don't you give me the comparison first and after? Like they do this before and after pictures.
Very well. Before Mr. Greenlee showed up, a couple of months beforehand, they basically filed for bankruptcy. They were going down the shitter. They did not care. They basically were going to die out, just like so many other companies. Mr. Greenlee comes in, he contacts us to help with the financing of this company. He takes over as CEO. He has majority control of the company at this point, and all of a sudden it goes a lot better. It is run better. It is controlled as it should be. It is also getting government contracts again. The military is interested in the technology that we are providing.
And can you give some examples of that technology? As I said, I'm pretending to be completely blank investor here.
Of course. Mostly it's classified stuff, weapons technology, that type of thing. However, we also try to work with NASA. As you know, you've seen the rockets probably shoot into the sky recently. We are also working with some of the oil companies to find a alternative source of hydrocarbons, not necessarily oil, but hydrocarbons that may help our energy needs as a growing population of the world.
That's very commendable. Did any was there a big product change from the company when Mr. Greenlee took over?
No.
Well, new director, new products, new style, maybe.
More or less, it was a new breath of trust in the company. They had the government contracts before, they lost them. Investors lost trust in the company. We helped them get the trust back. They, more or less, obviously, decided that, yes, these guys deserve a second chance. Frankly, we increased the personnel requirements for our company so that jobs would be provided. The government would give subsidies for those, which would provide us with more possibilities of gaining other contracts, if you will.
So a rise in the company's strength, but also hopefully a rise in the more national, or at least regional, wide economy.
Yes, exactly. At this point, Mr. Emmett and Mr. Dragos, as you are looking at the little screen of the phone, please roll me in perception spirit lore if you have it.
I do not have spirit lore. I cannot make this roll, I don't think.
Can I call upon... No, that's a knowledge, so I don't doubt you can call. Can I call upon the chameleon's power again?
Not for this.
Not for this.
No. It is already visible enough to see on this little screen.
Yeah, okay. I am going to roll and hopefully this will work out.
Is there a different difficulty than 6?
Oh, definitely, yes.
Okay.
Do I fail?
No, you get something. You know that these guys seem, compared to the rest of the building, extremely out of place. They don't even seem to be from this century. It may be a quirk that they like to, take up, but you can't know for sure. You also notice, all three of you actually, that yes, they are playing monkey sounds in this room. They have an old, LP player sitting there that plays jungle sounds. For whatever reason, that's yours to guess. So, Miss Cinnamon, we increased, our profitability. We paid humongous dividends over the last 5 or so years. But, well, no, actually, it's only been 2. What company am I thinking of? Oh, yeah, the other one. The one with the oil. Yeah, we can't go into that one, sorry. But yes, over the last 2 years, we've also paid out humongous dividends with that, with Guillotine, and...
one thing to interrupt, I also still look like students.
Yeah.
This is going on.
Of course, I'm looking around, looking at the screen, making notes. Basically looking like you're comparing one thing to another, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Just trying to look now.
Can I get a very quick roll to see what oil company they were talking about?
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask for the same.
Well, I'll
roll with
tell
that.
you once Tim rolls it. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. What kind of roll is this?
Intelligence investigation.
Okay.
Can I roll it too?
Ooh.
Well, you just get told, Miss Harris.
I didn't get told the name.
Well, no, that's what I'm about to do. Duh.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, some weird name, Magadon, something like that. Weirdos. They like those weird, eccentric names because we're an oil company. That type of thing. Like, we're so much better than all the other people, blah, blah, blah. And
She'll
you
just
see
grab her tablet and look up the name, see
Yeah.
what she get like on a quick search.
well, it instantly pops up, obviously. You get the corporate website. And also, what we're doing for the people type sites, that type of bullshit, as you well know. Yeah, we can't really go into that. We're, new technology, new places that we want to go into, but we're not supposed to talk about it, so it's off the record, as you well know.
That's fine. Anything off the record, just say it, and I make sure that's not in. Of course, it will be on the tape recorder, but I'll make sure it won't be in the actual interview.
We didn't reveal anything special. They just prefer not to be named too much, if you catch my drift.
Understandable. That's perfectly fine. I want to focus the attention on Guillotine, not on this.
Yeah. And, well, that's the thing. The things we're doing with Guillotine is pretty much in direct competition with them. However, as investors, we don't give a damn, and we'll invest in both. And make double the money. So.
Aren't you afraid that you'll lose like half your money?
Oh no, we'll sell before one takes over the other.
Very, very smart.
Yeah.
That is actually. I don't really know that much of finance, but it sounds really smart.
That's
Betting
what they're
both
attempting to do.
horses up and then selling one for a lot of profit. Well, yeah, I can see that going. That's actually. So, how did you get involved in Guillotine? Did you get involved before or after Mr. Greenlee took over?
Well, we looked into it, but the previous CEO, some guy named Thompson, don't really know much about him. He was an incompetent. He caused the company he started, mind you, to basically get buried within the decade almost. So we had to make the decision not to invest in this crap, at least until someone else took over, if there was someone else to take over.
So basically what you're saying is you already had the company on the radar, but didn't want to invest in it. And then there was this confident, young, very handsome, might I add, guy who, well, as far as we all know, he traveled the world, became super influential, and just decided to take this on a side job. Did you? You did not, for any chance, hire him to make this company better, right? Off the record, of course, if you don't.
We are not at liberty to say.
Okay, that's fine, but she just gives a wink.
All we can say is that we had all the confidence that he would improve this place.
Fair enough. So, and he did. I mean.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, for a lack of anything better to say, he turned the biggest flop of the region into, well, the biggest thing ever of the region, if not the East Coast.
Well, they are making quite a name for themselves, and it seems
not.
that they're also very concerned with the environment. Does that go for all of you? I mean, as you know, I spoke to him, to Mr. Greenlee, on a personal
Mm-hmm.
projects, but we're not going to
Yes.
go into that. But are you also very concerned with nature? You were talking about different, different fuel,
Mm-hmm.
basically, just now. That sounds very interesting and very promising to a world where fossil fuels are slowly burning up, like
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Well, that's the thing. Personally, I could care less, but it is not my job to care. It is my job to make my clients money. It is my job to make sure the economy keeps running. Because frankly, without a running economy, anything else is not possible either. However, I am completely 100% confident that Mr. Greenlee does care, that Mr. Greenlee wants to help the area in any way, shape, or form, obviously, and that he has our trust to use whatever money the company deems necessary to help that cause.
Well, that is at least a very honest answer, sir.
Hmm, we try.
And what are your hopes and dreams and goals for the future then? I may be
Oh,
the boldest to
for
ask.
sure that the company, at least
Of
this
course.
company, if not, Magadon, keeps growing and maybe takes out the other. Competition is healthy, although I would prefer neither takes out the other one. Mostly due to, well, competition is actually healthier than there being one monopoly in charge.
Mhm.
And if we can, help control both, better for us.
And any personal notes, anecdotes, advices for the readers before we cut this interview to a short or
Well,
close it? Because I think I have most of the information.
yes. Well, just this. Keep an eye out on the stocks of Guillotine. They will most certainly gain a rather big boost soon, if you will. As you may or may not have heard on the news, the robot has been put in place. It is ready to start digging. What we will find, we don't know yet, but hopefully, and most probably, it will help out.
Hmm.
Once again, either hydrocarbons to help out the fuel shortage or research subjects, if you will. But either way, it'll be good for Geodyne.
I'm sure it will be. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to the outcome of your investigation and your drilling.
Yes, thank you. Cinnamon, roll me another intelligence subterfuge this time.
Hmm. Still 4 dice. Ah, crap. Nope.
Nah, not really.
Nope,
You
nope, 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 nope.
basically are stuck with 9 of your 10 plates. You know.
Hmm.
Still did okay, but not wonderfully good or anything. But, Um, is there anything else we can help you with before you sadly have to go?
No, it was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Can I actually make a intelligence appearance or something like that to kind of see what time, what date these costumes come from?
Make it perception and
And
actual perception investigation.
investigation 4. Oh, now I have 2 successes.
All right. Um, turn of the century, basically. Previous century.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to make a. I guess that would be a wits or intelligence etiquette to give a. Since I presume that they are kind of making fun of the old days or trying to relive those 20s and when everything was still going smoothly and everything. So she's trying to give like an appropriate goodbye.
Manipulation, subterfuge.
Okay. So this is. I really hope I'm not going to screw this up. Well, there's a 10 there.
Alright, well, you give the correct rating. A little bit clumsily, maybe, but, appropriate for what you think they would appreciate. But yeah, well, and Mr. Clemens takes you to the door, says, if there's anything, please contact me, gives you a business card.
I will. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And he gives you a little nod, and then, closes the door behind you as the monkey sounds float into the lobby. And that's where we go back to our other two peoples. Well, you guys picked all of that up, basically, so...
Lots of corporate things now.
Well, yes, you do.
Dragos doesn't understand most of it, but he knows.
And knowing and understanding are two different things.
Emma's gonna look over at Dragos. Yeah, no, they committed a crime in there just now.
Well,
sure. But I'm still suspicious about this.
No, I know it's not that big a thing, but when they told her to keep an eye out on Guillotine stocks, that was some called insider trading. Around here, that's very illegal. You're not supposed to get a leg up on the stock exchange like that.
Well, that is certainly something that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think life is annoying.
Well, you guys see Cinnamon coming out of the room as you are discussing this.
And it's gonna, probably mid-sentence, as soon as Cinnamon walks out, will stop, and he's just gonna wave at you. Hey, so how, hope everything went well.
Yeah, it went okay, yeah.
Alright, cool. You still have my number, right?
Yeah, I do. But just keep talking for about 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, because then I have to go back because I forgot my tape recorder. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nice. I may hit you up in the next couple of days. Maybe we can hang out or something since we see each other a lot. Yeah.
I would like to be honest, I had a very fun time at that karaoke bar with your friends. It was really awesome. You should totally do that again, or something else. I mean, it doesn't really need to involve the singing.
Yeah.
I think I would die, hearing Travis do Lady Gaga. Okay, let me just, get my game face on and see if I can get my tape recorder back. She turns around, just like, fuck, really, dang it. She starts this charade, off in the lobby already. Oh god, shit, I forgot about this. Guys, I'll see you later. I gotta run because I forgot something. See ya.
Yeah, go ahead, see ya.
She'll run towards the door that she just came out of. Politely knocks on the door.
Mm-hmm. The door opens, and Mr. Clemens opens it. I think you forgot this, and hands the tape recorder to you.
Do we still have the camera footage?
Well, it's her phone, so it would be moving around a bit. But
obviously we couldn't take control of the phone. I thought there was a camera inside the. Okay.
Well, no. seeing
Sadly.
as there's no camera inside.
So Urian, is the tape recorder still on record?
Yeah.
Awesome. She takes the tape recorder and says, I'm so sorry. That never happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for returning it.
No problem. And he'll close the door again.
She'll turn off the record button. She'll wave goodbye to Emmett and says, well, I'll call you at some point, and
Yeah.
she'll walk out.
Does she have the? Do I see the tape recorder?
Yeah. Well, you see something being handed off to her, and
It mentioned the tape recorder.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Tape recorders, my good friend Emmett, is that they record things. Maybe we could hear some extra.
Plug and play. Can I download the whatever recording, if there is a recording?
You may
Without-
try again, yeah.
Okay.
Try again.
Another computer intelligence.
Please.
All right, and this is just for pretty much to copy the file, more or less.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it is a tape recorder. Don't forget that part. There's no files on the.
Yeah, no, but plug and play makes everything weird.
Yeah, I know. It basically turns into a WAV file, I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever file you want, actually. Well, I'm assuming smartphone again.
Yeah.
All right. You're doing your thing again, and it starts uploading. You get the beginning of the interview. It goes fuzzy again, and then comes back and no upload bar.
Ooh, so it didn't download.
At least a part
Can
of it
I
did.
roll intelligence spirit lore again to try and identify? Because, you know, happened again. Maybe I can get some more clue.
Yeah, go ahead.
5. Holy shit.
Mm. Alright, well, you know, a spirit is messing with this. More than that, don't know.
Okay. My lovely friend, but there's a spirit messing with this. And the spirit messing, they're connected somehow.
You want to try and talk to it? See what's going on?
This could be the idea, but I don't want to let them out of that room, out of sight. So, or at least I don't want to abandon those people quite yet. I want to at least have a talk with them at some point and see if we can at least isolate them and make one of them talk after we have seen them. Kind of little bugger is messing with us. Let's find a more isolated area and
It's an idea. It's an idea.
because when I find out, I will make it talk. But I want to make them talk as well, maybe. So, yes, let's, yeah. I assume we would, you know, find some kind of isolated area, maybe a toilet or a janitor's closet or something. Somewhere without cameras.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe not here. Maybe stepping sideways would not be the best idea.
So my bad. My bad. We're trying to just step sideways right now, right?
Yeah, but we shouldn't do it here.
Yeah, in the middle of the stock exchange?
No.
Step sideways here. And it's gonna say, "Hey, how about we find an alleyway a few blocks away, do our thing there,
And then you come back. Excellent.
and then come on back and see what's going on."
Yeah, we will just leave and find, you know, some kind of isolated place. Hopefully not too sinister looking, because some places might be
Well,
so, you know, isolated but not sinister. Could we roll streetwise to just find an ideal place or something? Or can we do it without rolling?
yeah, well, it takes you well to, you know, get a couple of blocks away just in case.
Yeah.
And you are able to step sideways.
We will take the time needed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We step sideways. What do we see?
Well, the same as before, although the Weaver spirits in general are a little bit more on edge, as you could guess.
Yes. But is there something close to his phone? The spirit close to us?
No.
Damn it.
Not specifically.
Damn it, there's... Oh.
Oh, you were cutting out quick.
Okay, this is annoying. This is really annoying. I can't identify. Can I try to roll a perception spirit roll to try and identify if one of the spirits looks guilty or something? Or just if I could guess.
Well, do you speak spirit facial expressions?
It's more like I want to see if any of the spirits are like trying to be avoided being looking at by us or something.
Oh, like that. Okay. Well, roll me a perception. Perception alertness, actually.
Perception.
Alertness.
Just perception. Perception alertness. Can I call upon Chameleon's gift now?
Yes.
Go for it.
Call upon the power of Chameleon. Son of a... You have noticed it, Jørgen, but perception rolls are not my thing in this game.
Dude, that's still 4 successes depending on difficulty.
Yeah. Well, you notice that actually most of the Weaver spirits in the area are still glaring at you. Mostly, spiders and all that. They're glaring at you.
I can do right of contrition for all of you, if you're saying. I've done it to the structural geomed. You have no reason to be mad, your boss.
No,
Okay.
they do have reason to be mad.
As you say this, you hear the clicking sound of spiders in unison talking to you from all around you.
Are they saying fuck off?
No, they actually say, he may appreciate what you've done. You've apologized to him. Very good. You still pissed us off. He is not our boss.
He just organizes every one of you.
Please don't tell us what we do.
I don't
Anyway,
have...
could we come to some... Okay, let me know nothing. Could we come to some arrangement? I could do something for you for recompense. That's all.
Oh, yes, you may. If you will.
Yes.
You may destroy the spirit that gave you the quest in the first place. That is all.
As all. Okay, I will have this in mind. Question. Since you are well informed and you keep an eye on such a bastion of order that is Wall Street, do you know what the apes are? Because there was some spirit messing with my phone.
Well, they refuse to respond.
Had they been more isolated,
Just no sound, no response comes back to you.
can I do the rite of contrition just to see if that helps?
You may try.
Okay, rite of contrition, that's charisma rituals.
Mm-hmm.
4 dice. I will spend willpower
Mm-hmm.
on this because I need this to work. I'm doing the rite of contrition. I have metal spiders prepared for this, actually. I had it last time. I went in case that was needed, and I still kept them. So, one success. Son of a... This happens every time. It happens but it's still enough.
The only thing you hear is a response. You know what you have to do.
Yeah. Okay. But still, an apology is an apology. It was just for the sake of order.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And procedure. Procedure is important. And looking at him, it's like, fuck this. Because he hasn't understood anything what they've been saying. Like, okay, the Weaver spirits are still kind of mad at me. Despite the fact that, whatever. Okay. They won't tell us. They're not especially cooperative.
Well, let's see if those apes dudes, they're...
If we could isolate one of them and make one of them talk,
Well, let's see if they have some kind of residue in the Umbra or something. Let's check out the Umbra Wall Street.
Umbra Wall Street. I went there. He looks to the Weaver Spirit. He's like, I assume you wouldn't take kindly to me going back to Wall Street land, even if I wouldn't do anything destructive there.
You could, but that's for later, for sure.
We will not destroy anything of importance to the Weaver while we're there. We just want to find out who the apes are and what they're doing with spirits and stuff. This is all. I promise I will be gentle.
Well, once again, whatever you're saying falls on deaf ears.
Okay? Fears that piss off spirits. That's always nice. Makes my job right.
Umbra Wall Street.
Umbra Wall Street. We will go to Umbra Wall Street. We will roll stealth for this. Gift of the blur of the milky eye, since we are chameleons.
Actually, yeah, no. Actually, do you mind if you want to shift down to Lupus for this?
Since the clothes are dedicated, that wouldn't matter. So.
Well, I mean, we are in the Umbra, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know, since the clothes are dedicated, we will be naked when we get out.
I dedicated my clothes to me.
Yeah, but you know, we dedicated both. Well, anyway, we slip down to Lupus. Okay.
I will. You don't have to, because I know that you got to do stuff for that.
Yeah.
Here's my blur of the Milky Eye.
What's the blur of the Milky Eye roll again?
Manipulation plus stealth, and I only got 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Take 4 die, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I need to improve my manipulation or stealth, or both. Anyway. Difficulty 7. Okay. 1 success.
Alright. Well.
And we would roll our general stealth.
Yep.
Yeah, please do.
2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 2 again is...
Ooh, look at that. Beautiful.
Alright. Well.
Yep, we would go to Umbra Wall Street.
Well, as you get closer and closer, the amount of Weaver spirits once again increases as you do, and you are stopped by a wall, more carpet, if you will, of spiders.
We can just send in Emmett. He will not do anything. He's a good glasswalker. I can wait outside of here, if that makes you more comfortable. Dragos says immediately to the spirits. I will leave. As long as you promise not to hurt my friend here, who is a good glasswalker, who never does anything bad to technology. I will leave.
And the response you get is, he is guilty by association. Do your quest. Leave.
We will just find out what the apes are.
Leave.
Someone here has...
Emmett looks over. I'm not sure what they're saying, but they don't sound very happy.
No, they're not very happy.
Their eyes have gone from green to red, if that's any indication.
Emmett is slowly backing away now.
Dragos is also backing away. He's like, shit and dicks. Now we're fixing this. We have to find out what those apes are, and we can't go in. You know, they saw us.
Hold on, I know right of the questing stone. I have like their names, at least their first names.
Yeah.
I may be able to find them with that. May give us a bit of information.
Yeah, we can find them later, and hopefully we can make them talk. Because the one thing being corporate illegal people, but they have spirits messing with our stuff.
Honestly, we can probably just go in and go on the internet and find some shit on them. Let's just back away from here and wait until...
On the internet.
Oh.
I think we can sketch up why spirits are suddenly fucking with your phone. This, I think, are other methods of finding information. Since we can't look at the tape recorder seemed vital.
Well, at this
We
point,
might have to activate it.
you start hearing what appears to be a countdown from 5.
Yeah, we leave. Okay. Bugger off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Dragos was. Okay. Here's what I propose. You do the right of the questing stone. We find out where, we try to find them at a later date where they're probably outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can find one isolated, and we can make it talk.
I mean, that's assuming they're anything. I mean, maybe it's just some spirit stuff.
Yeah, while the Weaver spirits are mad at me, I don't really think they would mess with your folk. They would just admit that then. It's like, yeah, we don't like you. We will hamper your efforts.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not even the theaters. What the fuck? Why do they not like me?
Because you are associated with me and I piss them off.
Yes. Well, they actually, Emmett, roll me a pure intelligence.
Yeah,
No, you do not have a clue.
That's if I just want to make one of them talk at this point.
Well,
I feel like this is leaving too empty-handed for my taste. So.
What do you mean leaving empty-handed? We found faces. We got names. I mean, this is
not concrete information. Corporate info doesn't make much noise to me. It makes noise, but it doesn't come with clear words.
Trust me, for a mission, this was a success. We didn't get into a fight. We avoided everything. Everything went without a hitch.
Yes, but we leave with more questions at this point.
We do have more questions, but now we know what questions to ask.
Yes, and I want to have them answered quickly. But we can wait. We can wait a few hours at least. At least.
But now, you're probably going to be naked when you step sideways again, so how about we head back to the set?
Okay. I thought he, dedicated both our clothes and counted as one. Or was, my clothes would be in the car anyway, so.
Okay.
Whatever. So, we would at least wait until nightfall, and Dragos will insist and try to find out more.
Right. Well, we'll keep that for a next scene, because I have to go.
Yes. Okay. That was very offensive. I just realized what that might have looked like. Ugh.
Yeah.
I did.
Stop
but then
the
I took it
recording.
away. Stop the recording immediately. We didn't support Nazis here.